Hi, I'm Martin Johnson. One of the things that got me first interested in human psychology and how we as humans make sense of the world around us was actually at Chelsea School of Art, my first year on our art foundation course. And I didn't realize it at the time, but I was learning that one could see the world differently. One of the exercises we did was, instead of drawing the lines around things, we started to look at the negative shape. In other words, what was going on between the subject. So if you take my head now, you could draw the outline of my head, but you could also look at what was happening around, like the background that you can see here, and that how that defines how we see the foreground shape. And in fact, we're heavily influenced by the negative shapes that we see. Later on, when I studied typography at design school, I learned that a lot of the characters that we read, it's not the line that we watch, but it's actually the shape between the lines and the shape between the characters that help us read. And that's why or a foundation of how I became really interested in psychology in other areas and how we perceive the world. And in fact, in business, quite often, when something's not working as efficiently as it can, we introduce processes, and that's great. But what is it that happens when those processes are introduced or taught and the change still doesn't happen? People revert to the old ways. There's something else that's going on, often deep within our psychology, and the patterns that we've learned that run at an automatic way that prevents change from happening. We're perfectly able consciously to think about the logic of implementing these changes, and yet often we don't. And that's the sweet spot for me, really understanding what drives our behaviour and how we can make and affect change so that we actually enjoy enhanced performance, enhanced operation as human beings, and of course within the work that we do, whether it's in business or the other aspects of our life, so that we really can enjoy our full potential, both as individuals and as teams, in all kinds of aspects of our lives.